Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again to Simon Says. We have Simon and Bobby here today.
Right
Feel free,
on. Here I am. Yeah, Simon's ready to go.
feel free to say hi in the comments. And if you have any questions for Simon or any jokes for Simon, you can add them right in the comments. I'll
Right?
let you guys take it away.
Okay, Greg, time for you to go. Okay, I'll move out. Here you go. It's all yours, Simon. Right on. Here we go.
Hi, Simon.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Did you get a chance to go outside this morning? It's so beautiful out there.
Oh, it's just beautiful outside. Yes, I did. I
Aw,
went for a walk around the block.
good stuff. That's a nice way to start your day.
It sure is. Outside is really cool now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, before we start, would you like to hear a knock knock joke?
Go for it.
Okay, are you ready? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cows go.
Cows go who?
No, silly. Cows go moo.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay, so are you ready to answer some questions for us today?
I'll do my best.
Okay, ready. Do you think it's okay, Simon, that we don't have to go to school anymore this year?
Well, it's not that it's okay, but it's the way it has to be to keep everyone safe. I think it's better to be in school and learning, but we have to be really, really careful that we don't get that germ spread all over. And lots of students, lots of teachers in the school, that might happen. So the government wants to be really safe, and they're saying, let's not go back to school until September. So in the meantime, we have all that online schooling we can get on and learn from that.
Okay, thank you, Simon. So, how about this one from Eve? What's going to happen when we go back?
Oh, good question, Eve. Well, when we go back to school, it's going to be a little bit different. We're not sure exactly, and every school will be contacting you and your parents to say this is how it's going to work. There might not be the same number of students in all the classrooms so that there is more space between. And school might be maybe set up differently in terms of when recess is, maybe not having recess with everyone having at the same time or lunch all at the same time. So that might be a little bit different. We don't know if we're going to have to wear masks, might have to, but they'll tell us. And if they do, then we'll just follow those directions.
That's true, right? They'll let us know.
That's right.
Okay, how about this one? Will I be safe outside in the summer? I'm nervous to go outside. And this is from Reese, and he's age 6.
Oh, good question, Reese. And I asked that question too because it kind of got scary. We were in the house and it maybe meant, oh, maybe outside is dangerous. But I learned it's not really outside that's dangerous because that germ, it doesn't stay in the air for a long time that you walk into it. It's from person to person. They cough, they sneeze, they go achoo in their hand, and then they touch something. And so something like that can spread the germ. So going outside is going to be just fine, but practice your safe distancing. So stay 6 feet away if there's someone who you don't know or someone who doesn't live in your house. And don't touch your eyes, hand, and face. So you might be at the playground pretty soon. They're going to open those up, but you can't sort of be beside someone who is not living at home just yet.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Well, Evie just wanted to let you know that he can't go to summer camp this summer, and he's very sad about it.
Oh, me too. I go to camp every year and stay overnight, and it's so much fun. But yeah, so there's going to be no overnight camps. There might be some day camps, and maybe check in your community if there are some day camps that you can attend. Again, there might be fewer children and they'll have distance between them and you have to wash your hands more and things like that. But we need to do what keeps us safe. And so finding things to do in the summer, that's something we can do more of. Last time I talked about growing a garden, but there's lots of other things you might be able to do as well. And maybe, oh, I have an idea. How about if kids give ideas on things they can do in the summer, and we share those on the Facebook.
Oh, that's a great idea, Simon.
I bet there's lots of great ideas out there.
Yeah, they'll have to post those for us. I think that's a great idea. Good stuff. Addie wants to know, Simon, she is not sick, so why does she have to follow all of these new rules?
Oh, Addie, that's a good question too. Thanks for asking it. Well, you know, I may not be sick, but I can catch it, or I may not look like I'm sick and I might have the virus. So I'm not getting sick from it, but I could pass it on if I sneeze or cough or, do something with my hands, wipe my nose, and then touch something or shake a hand, and that might then infect them. So it's really all of our responsibilities to be safe for ourselves and for everyone else.
Good stuff. I hope that helps you, Addie. Okay, Simon, before we go on, are you ready for another joke?
Right on.
Okay, this one's from Mikey. Are you ready? Knock, knock.
Okay, Mikey, who's there?
Mikey.
Mikey who?
Mikey doesn't fit in the keyhole.
Mikey. Oh, that's so good.
That
Wow, I love those jokes. Keep them coming in.
That's a good one. Okay, how about this one? Brandon, age 7, says, I don't have to go outside, do I?
No, there's no law that says you have to go outside, but you don't have to be afraid of the outside. That's a great question I was asked earlier. The outside isn't dangerous. It's just you want to stay away from people, and you want to be outside with lots of space. And especially if you're in your own yard, that should be fine. So don't be afraid of going outside, but you don't have to.
Okay, good stuff. Little steps at a time, right?
That's right.
Okay, here's one. What if I know someone who gets sick? What do I do? And this is from Addie.
Well, if someone you know gets sick, I guess there's two different ways of looking at it. One is if someone's sick in your house, what you want to do is have that person stay away from the rest of the family for now and wash your hands more and just practice your safety as if they were not living at home, so that physical distancing of that sick person will be important. If it's someone who you know outside, send them a note. Say, I wish you were better. I hope you get well. Or send a joke. Or maybe even play a game with them on the internet that they can have fun with you. So try to be kind to people who might be sick. And something really important is because someone is sick doesn't mean that they have COVID. In fact, most of the time they don't. It's going to be something else. But because we're not sure, we just want to be safe all the time.
That's right. And some children have allergies, which might make them look really sick too, and some adults.
That's right.
Yeah, lots of sneezing when you have allergies for sure.
Chew. And that was the wrong way of doing it. Did anybody notice? This is how I should do it. Chew. See
there
how I
you
do that
go.
In my elbow? Yes.
And then you wash your hands after.
Sneezing.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
Yes.
Okay, I have an online question from Eve, age 8. And they ask, who needs to wear a mask?
Well, when you're at home, you don't need to wear a mask because you're with people who you live with and you're taking care of things. But when you go out and you might get closer to people than 6 feet, that's a good time to wear a mask. So maybe when you go shopping, or maybe when you go to later on, you might go for a walk and there's a whole bunch of people walking at the same time. So that might be a time to wear a mask. Maybe when we go to school, they might decide that they can't keep the distance as far as 6 feet for everyone, and we might wear masks then. When you're sick, that's a really good time to wear a mask, even in the house, because that helps to not spread the germs to others.
Okay, what about gloves, Simon?
Well, again, gloves are kind of the same, and you don't need to really wear them at home. Just wash your hands, and when you're out, just if you're touching something that you think other people have touched or are going to touch, that might be a time you want to wear gloves. But you're going to get your parents to tell you when you need to. And also, there's going to be rules or instructions coming from public health or the government or the school to say, here's the time to wear gloves.
Okay, good. Okay. How about this one, Simon? Why do mommy and daddy have to work so much from home? It is hard on me and my brother. Claire, age 11.
Yeah, that's happening all around the world. That parents used to go to work every day, they now work at home. And that gets to be a bit of a problem in a couple of ways. Sometimes I have a question and then I go and say, hey, can I ask you a question? I'm working right now. Shh. And then I have to be really quiet and I have to be patient. Or that it seems that sometimes they're working longer than they did before. So at breakfast time, they might have a meeting, or at lunchtime, or even at supper time. And I'm saying, how come we have to not have the same things that were happening before, and you're spending more time at work? But I need to understand that my parents are doing the best they can in helping others and in doing the work that they need to do. Whatever they're doing in their job, they're helping the country to move forward. They might be helping with making sure that there's orders made, or there's counseling being done, or there's typing being done to set out, letters to people out there, or there's customers that need something and they're making sure that they get it. So there's all kinds of important things our parents are doing. And right now, working at home, yeah, it's not the greatest thing. And our parents are saying the same thing. It's hard for them too, because they're trying to build in taking care of everything at the same time, as well as working at home. So be patient, be kind to your parents, and, just try to help them out in giving them time to do their work, and maybe set some schedule in terms of your time with them.
That's a good idea. Having a conversation would be a great start.
Yep.
Good stuff. Okay, so I have another question, Simon, from online, and Michael, age 9, asks, I am bored at home and want to see my friends. Can I see them if I stay 6 feet apart?
Well, you have to kind of be careful. Make sure you check with your parents. Right now, it's not a good idea to go and visit your friends, because we're just learning more about this virus, and we got to practice more about that social distancing. However, pretty soon we're going to be able to go out to the park. And if you happen to see a friend walking down the road or at the park, stay 6 feet away and you can chat with them. The problem is, I was walking and one of my best friends were coming, and I started to run towards them to give them a big hug. And then I stopped because I remembered, and that's going to be the hard part for us. How is remembering that we have to keep our distance, and our friends are our friends. And sometimes, our head gets a little bit weak in our brain and we forget what we're supposed to do. So that's what we have to be careful of.
That will be really hard, but we can do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have another question from online. Abby, age 6, asks, if Anna, Olaf, and Elsa get COVID, will they keep making movies?
Oh, I think so, because they're going to be really taken care of by all the people who care about them. And if they get sick, it usually isn't a long time. So maybe some of those characters might be off for a little while, but they will still be there for us to enjoy.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I have another joke for you, Simon.
All right.
Okay, are you ready? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Harry.
Harry, who?
Hurry up and come and play with me.
Oh, that's so good.
That's a very good one. Okay, let's see here, Simon. How about this one? Noah wants to know, if COVID is on one person in one country, and how can so many people get it all over the world in different countries?
You know what? When I first heard about COVID coming across to different countries, I thought, oh, does that germ buy an airplane ticket and then travel on the airplane? That was a silly thought, though, because germs can't travel by themselves. They travel on people. So it has to be a person who's sick and they get on a train or a plane or a boat and they travel to a faraway place. And then they get in contact with somebody who doesn't have COVID, and that person might get it. So that's how a flu works too, or a cold works. It jumps from person to person. But what they know is that germ can only jump up to 6 feet. And so that's why they say stay 6 feet away, because those germs can't jump that far.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, how about this one? How did COVID-19 start, and why is it here?
Well, lots of people keep asking that question, and it starts somewhere, just like any kind of virus starts with, who knows, things kind of getting mixed up, or certain types of animals being infected by other animals, and then it infects a human. So this did start in a country far, far away, and then it started to spread in that country. And then people started to travel, and they didn't know what it was. They thought it was just like a regular cold or regular flu. And then after a while, they realized, oh, this is something special, something we don't know about, something we've never seen before. And that's when the alarm bells went off. Ding, 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 ding. And they started to say, oh, there's something going on, and this is really spreading fast. And then all the scientists and researchers and health professionals got together and said, now it's getting in all the countries, and we don't want it to start infecting everyone. What do we do? And they found out, oh, if we can social distance and wash our hands, and in certain times wear masks or wear gloves, then that's going to protect people and it doesn't spread so far. And that's what happened.
Okay. Good stuff. Oh, I have another question here from online. Jessica is age 7, and she has 2 questions for you. So the first one is, why are germs so bad?
Well, because our body, it's not so much that they're bad, it's that our bodies are built in a certain way to protect ourselves. And our body, over many, many, many years of different generations, has learned how to fight the common germs like colds and flus and measles and chicken pox. And we actually invented immunization, or needles that we get to stop us from getting certain germs or viruses. So the germ, that when it's a new germ that we don't know about, our body doesn't know about it. And sometimes our body doesn't know how to fight it. We don't have the right weapons in our body. So that's sort of our different immunization systems in our body, or our fighting germ weapons in our body, that when we recognize a germ, oh, I know that germ is bad, and our body kicks it out. This germ we don't know about. So when it got into our bodies, we said, oh, I don't know what to do with this. And that's how people got sick. And now we're figuring out, and there's going to be at some time a immunization or a special sort of shot that we get that protects us, because it'll help our body to learn, oh, that germ, no good, kick it out. And that's going to come someday.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, probably not too soon, because they have to test it and test it.
Yeah.
And so, but I think, maybe next year sometime they're going to have that. And then we're going to have so few worries about this. But we don't need to have lots of worries if we do all those safe precautions, if we do all our safety things.
That's right. That's very important to remember that.
Always.
Okay. So Jessica, her second question is, what is your favorite food?
Someone asked me that last time. Spaghetti and meatballs. Ooh. And I love, what I love about spaghetti is you put a long string in your mouth, go, nom, 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 nom. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, Simon, you're making me hungry. Okay. Joe would like to ask you, and he's 5 years old. Do they know when we can play at the playground again?
Hey, Joe, good question. Thanks for asking it. Well, it's coming pretty soon. They're going to start opening up beaches and parks. But remember, we still have to practice all those safe things like physical distancing and washing our hands and not touching our eyes or nose or mouth with our hands when we're out somewhere. So it is coming pretty soon. And you're going to be able to go a few more places, but be careful.
Yes, we have to follow all those rules, right, Simon?
That's right. Yes. Hey, it's kind of like Simon Says game. Simon says, follow the rules.
Simon says, wash your hands.
Simon says, wash your hands. Simon says, cough in your sleeve.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I have another joke for you. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I am.
I am who?
Oh, no. You don't remember who you are?
Oh, that's so good.
There really are some good ones here.
It seems like there's no end to knock, knock jokes.
There is not. And we can even make some up on our own bet, too.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one, Simon? Nora just wishes it would be over. So if Simon can answer, when will this be over?
Oh, that's a really good question. But you know what? Nobody really knows yet. And it's going to be probably sometime next year. And that seems like a far, far away time. But it doesn't mean that we have to stop everything. We're going to get a little bit more opportunity to do things if we keep practicing all those safe precautions, those safe rules. So we have to kind of do the best we can. You know, my brother last year, he broke his leg and he wasn't able to play football or soccer or go for walks or go swimming. And he said, how long is this going to last? And it was about 3 months, which was a long time for him. But when that cast came off, then he had to practice a little bit to get his leg back in, to have the strength and muscles. And then everything was fine. That's kind of like this. It's kind of like, you know, COVID has caused this problem for us. And we're just waiting until it gets better. And then back in action.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Simon, I have one more here, and then we'll see if any more come up online. So we'll do one more question, and I have one more knock-knock joke, okay?
Okay.
Now, this question kind of goes along with the last one we just had, and it is, who tells us when the virus is over, and is the virus everywhere? And this is from Hannah.
Yeah, the virus is all around the whole world, but there are certain areas that don't have very much of it. In Renfrew County, we actually only have a few cases. It's not like big cities that have hundreds and hundreds. So some places have fewer cases, some places have more, but it's kind of everywhere. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we just have to listen to the people that know, and those are the health professionals. So the public health units in every area are watching this, and our government in Canada and our government in Ontario, and there's a thing called the WHO, the World Health Organization. So all of those will be talking with each other, and at some point there'll be a big radio announcement, newspaper announcement, internet announcement saying virus is over and we can now get back to the way things were. Isn't that great? And that's going to come to everybody at the same time. So you're going to know the same time I know, the same time the world knows that we beat the virus.
Oh, that'll be such a great day. I can't wait.
Oh, I think we need to have like fireworks and a party celebration and bang pots and pans and make lots of noise. Oh, that's going to be such a great day. And I'm going to remember that day forever.
I think a lot of people will too. Okay, I have one more joke for you before we are finished. Okay, Simon?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Broccoli.
Broccoli who?
Broccoli doesn't have a last name, silly.
Oh, thanks a lot for those knock knock jokes, everyone. That's so cool. And thanks for all of your questions. I really like questions.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on, Simon. We're just waiting on Kim. She's coming. She's going to do a relaxation exercise for everyone. And you can come ahead. If you want to do it with her, you can.
I love that.
Okay, awesome. Bobby, I'm going to say goodbye to Bobby. Okay. Thank you so much for asking questions.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. See you later.
Okay. Kim's just logging on here and we'll bring her on.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Kim.
Hey. Hi, Simon. Hi, Greg. How are you?
Are you there?
Hide and seek.
He is playing hide and seek with us. I'm just going to see one more time if I can get her on here.
We should all chant, Kim, Kim, Kim.
Simon, do you have a couple knock knock jokes maybe you could tell or something you could?
I have a joke, but it's not a knock knock joke.
Sure. Go for it.
Why did the boy throw butter out the window?
I don't know.
He wanted to see a butterfly. Oh, I know another. Why did the boy take a ladder to his school?
I don't know.
He wanted to go to high school. Kill myself.
We have somebody saying hi to you, Simon, from the Killaloo Public School.
Oh, who is it?
It's Ann George.
Hi, Ann George. Glad to hear from you.
So Kim is really trying here to get on. She is playing hide and seek with us. I'm going to try.
Sometimes I find the internet doesn't work perfectly and it gets frustrating, but there's lots and lots of people using it. So sometimes it doesn't work the way it's supposed to.
For sure. We're going to see if we can get her on. Are you there, Kim?
Can you hear me?
Do you see her, Simon?
No, I just see a blue patch. Maybe she's feeling blue today.
Did you turn yours off, Paula?
Kimmy, are you feeling blue?
Yeah, but you have to turn the internet off.
I think she's going to be because she's missing this. Oh.
I know. She was so excited.
Yeah.
But sometimes that happens.
So good at those stress busters. Maybe we just need to do it next week.
We might have to. We have one more thing to say. Ann George wanted to say thank you to the artists around the globe who are helping us to get through this. And I think so too. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Oh, one of the parents say that they can see and hear Kim. So maybe, she's trying one more time. Maybe, Simon, we should just let her do it. And we'll just
I'll sign off because maybe that'll help her be able to come on. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you next week. Thanks a lot for coming on. Tell your friends to join us.
Okay, Kim. I'm going to trust that you're there. I'm going to make sure someone says that you're on, and then I'm going to let you go ahead. Me and Simon couldn't see you. So Simon said he'll watch from home and do it with us just from home. And we're just going to see and make sure. If someone could tell me that she's on, we'll give it a few seconds. And if someone can tell me that you're on, I'll just let you do your relaxation because I'm excited to do it. And I'll have to watch it from my face, from the Facebook page as well. I'm going to trust that you're there. I'm going to make sure. Okay, you're seen. Okay, I'm going to hide myself and you can do your relaxation. Thanks, Kim. When you're done, we'll just sign off. Thanks.
Okay, I think I'm on. Hi, everybody. So I have a very simple little relaxation. I'm just going to turn that off. Perfect. A really simple relaxation for you guys today. So it's such a beautiful day. And I saw my very first butterfly the other day. He was this tiny, tiny little blue butterfly, and the wind was blowing him everywhere. So today I thought I would do a butterfly relaxation. So it's very simple. All you're going to do is think about a butterfly. So you're going to use your imagination. So you're going to think and put a little picture in your mind of what a butterfly looks like. So my butterfly is really tiny and really blue, and yours can be small or big. It can be lots of colors, or it can be your favorite color. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get into a nice comfortable position. So you can sit in a chair or sit on the ground or on the floor, or you can lie down if you want. And you're going to close your eyes and you're going to pretend you can see your little butterfly just flying a little bit above you. So when your butterfly touches you, he's going to land on different body parts, and it's going to make your body feel calm and relaxed and very soft. So close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. And here's your butterfly. The first place he's going to land is right on your forehead. And his little wings are going to flap, and it's going to make your forehead and your face soft and calm and warm and comfortable. Can you feel it? Good. And now your butterfly is going to flutter to your shoulder. And he's going to land on your shoulder. And he's going to make your shoulder feel calm and warm and comfortable. And now he's going to fly to the other shoulder. And that shoulder is going to become soft and warm and comfortable. And then he's going to flutter, flutter, flutter and land right on your belly button. And it's going to tickle. And he's going to make your belly button and your belly and your back feel warm and soft and comfortable. Can you feel your body getting kind of heavy? Yeah. And then it's going to fly onto your leg. Boink. I can't see my leg here. Right onto my knee. And it's going to make my leg soft and warm and comfortable. And then he's going to fly over to my other knee. And he's going to make my knee and my leg feel warm and soft and comfortable. Now, if you're feeling really nice and calm, you can stay there for a few minutes if you like. Otherwise, you can open your eyes and you can watch your butterfly, and he can either stay and hang around with you for a while, or he can flutter off into this beautiful day. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful afternoon. And thank you, Simon and Greg and Jen and Bobby. It was great. Take care, everyone.